morning again. It's 9:01 or 9:03 on the dial. Let's get busy. We come together as one body, indivisible, before Him every morning, Monday to Friday at 9 o'clock. Share ideas to help individuals develop their business and take it to the next level. If you're online this morning, it means that your personal vision. It means that you had the wherewithal to realize that this could take you to the next level. Maybe you came in at 0. Maybe you came in at 1545. It doesn't matter where you came in, 1534. It doesn't matter where you came in. It matters that you took the time out of your busy schedule to be here and to share with us. So let's lock, load, and get ready to run. Take your right hand, put it over your left shoulder, grab that seatbelt, lock in, grab your pen and pencil. We got to roll. Okay, let me get down to facts, okay? Over the months, we've shown individuals how to take their business and to take it to the next level. If you're now joining us for the first time today, you know that the marketing plan for CareBeyond says 3 by 3 by 3. But if you listen to the marketing plan, it says after you've done it, do it again. Okay? I'm kind of old school. Why should I do something twice to get to the same result that I could do once? Okay? So we worked it out that if you do 5, and if you study the marketing plan, and it's available, if somebody needs it, call Peter. He can send it over to you. Okay? Now, what we're going to do this in 2 parts. Today we're going to concentrate on money. That way you're all going to have nightmares over the weekend. And on Monday we're going to concentrate on recruiting. Okay? Where to find? Peter is going to do a backup to the training that happened on Wednesday on how to download your phone into a spreadsheet. I'm going to talk about some simple systems that I'm using that will help you to develop a large team. Okay, a little bit of history on myself. In the industry, best month is $85,000 in a month. Started from 0. Started, with a $100 1973 Ford LTD station wagon and $39 in the bank. The rest is history. Okay? This is a business that you don't have to have money, but you definitely have to have desire. If you follow the instructions and you run at it with everything you have, you can take it to the next level. So let's roll. If you look at the system, we designed the system, and we've talked about the fact that if you have 100 people in an auto ship, if you build that team, if you just build that team and you work it right, you can take it to the next level. Because if you build five people in your front leg and you show them how to duplicate, you'd have 25 people on your second leg. You show them how to duplicate, you'd have 125 people on your third leg. And you show them how to duplicate, you'd have 625 people. You add that together, you'd have a total of 780 customers. If each one of those customers just has 2 bottles, and why do I say that? Because multiple surveys of people using the products have shown most people use 3 to 4. I like to be in the realm of, if everything I said doesn't work the way it should, I want to have a fallback. So we worked it out at just 2 bottles. The average person is using 2 bottles, whether that be a bottle of Fairmelt to get rid of the inflammation within your system, a bottle of probiotics, which in my case has rendered me 50 pounds lighter. Whether if you're just using those 2 products, you realize that that's 100 BV. Okay. Okay, depending on your level, your minimum order should be 1 bottle a month as your auto ship. Everybody should have auto ship because that's how the computer identifies you as being alive. Okay, without an auto ship, you may have purchased product. You can buy a bottle of product. Hey, you could buy 2 bottles of product. The computer doesn't identify you as active until you have an auto ship. Okay, an auto ship can be shipped 30 days from now, but please understand that the computer doesn't recognize you as active until your auto ship runs. Okay, don't want people to get confused. I like to be specific. I like to make sure that everybody understands so that people don't come and say, that's a surprise, didn't know that. Okay, I told you. Okay. Now, at 780 customers by 100 BV a month, that's 78,000 BV. That's a lot of money. On an average, you're going to earn about 10% average. The company says you can go as high as up as 15%. Plus, because there are 12 different ways that you get paid. I'm looking at minimums, okay? If I can be successful on a minimum, the balance is crazy. Okay, so 10% minimum means that you're looking at approximately $7,800 a month. However long it takes you to achieve that, it could be a 3-month goal, it can be a 6-month goal, it can be a 12-month goal. Understand that I'm just looking at what you did, okay, and how you helped those people build out that team, okay? Whichever goal works for you, it's a done deal. Once you hit those numbers, the figures are going to happen, okay? Understand. I have a team in Canada that I've never met that pays me a check every month because it's called Residual Income. And we have a Residual Income Millionaires Club that we invite you to join. Okay, the Residual Millionaires Income Club is based on those figures I just gave you. But what we did is we took a knife and we slashed it in half because we want to be real. Let's assume that you brought in that those people, there are 780 customers in your pipeline doing 100 BV. Are they all going to be there? There's a good possibility year over year that 80% or more will be there because of the fact that the products are result orientated. Okay, people pay hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. I know one person pays in the realm of $12,000 a month just to get the medication that keeps them alive. I don't understand how, but I do know it's done. Okay, some people online would know people who are spending $700, $800, and $900 every month as their copay. Okay, some people are spending hundreds every month as their copay. Okay, we're talking about a product that takes away and eliminates, in a lot of cases, the need for all that medication. I know that I can simply say that we know of one person that has been using these products and that has gone from 7 products, so 7 different medications to 1, and just 1 of ours. And I guarantee at the end of the day, they're a lot healthier for that, okay? So that's the advantage that we bring to the table. What's in you is what benefits you, and it doesn't work sitting on the counter, okay? The bottles don't work on the counter. They work in you, okay? So you got to take them, right? You take that $7,800 and we slash it in half because the person that you sold the product to, that you retailed it to, they lost their job. Okay, that happens. Okay, they decided that they needed to do something different. Okay, a dream stealer came along and stole them. right? They wanted to buy a new car and decided not to get it tools. Instead, they rather get sick and then figure it out. Okay? Any of a million and one things, life happens. So we took away half of that, and that leaves you with $3,900. That means on a yearly basis, you're talking about $46,800. I know police officers that don't make that on a yearly basis. Okay? So, and that's just one group of people. I am sure we can all think of people we see daily, waitresses, etc., that don't take home that, and I'm talking about taking home a residual income. That's not what you did today. I have stayed away from adding what you did today. We've stayed away from adding the fact that those 780 people that you brought in, some of them want to do what you're doing, okay, and have a residual income, okay? Sit down and calculate how much money you have to have in the bank to get them to give you $3,900 on a monthly basis. Somewhere between $2 and $3 million. That's why it's called Residual Income Millionaire Club. Now, foundation is laid. I trust everybody is with me. The foundation is laid. I talked to somebody. They wanted to join the business. There are 4 levels of coming in. Okay? Level 1 would be $1,534.95. That's where I came in. That's where Kim came in. That's where Coach came in. That's where a lot of people that are on this line this morning, that's where we started. Okay? It's amazing how aggressive you get when you have a big challenge in front of you. Okay? But you may not have $1,534.95. Okay? You may not have been standing in California when you took a tablet and put it on your tongue instead of under and took 45 minutes and you weren't in pain, okay? And you may not have understood how it feels to be free of pain, so you weren't motivated like my right hand was to reach into my pocket and take out my debit card. Because, I'm a Trinidadian. I still don't have a credit card. My wife doesn't understand it. Every time I take her screaming off to the airport to book me a rental, well, and she squeals. Okay, but I've never had a credit card. I don't need one. The only thing I've ever had to use that needed a credit card was a rental a car. I have a wife. I'm good. I got one of those. I don't need both. Okay, but I run on a simple basis. Maybe the person has enough money that you ask them the question, how close are you? And they say, I only have about $800-900. I said, well, guess what? We have a plan for you. It's called a builder's pack. It's $868.95. Okay, that's a builder's pack. Okay, so they get started at that level. All right, maybe they didn't have that. They only had $500, so we get them started at a starter pack, which is $458.95. Okay, $458.95 is a starter pack. Person gets started. That's a good place to get started. Okay? Maybe they were even less. They were really hurting, and we helped them get started at the Feel Good Pack. It's $229.95. Now, let's be very factual, okay? I run into a challenge when I talk to individuals, and we're talking money this morning. And people say, I came in at zero, which is okay. Okay, because you can. This company allows us to bring somebody in at no money out of pocket. Okay, the problem is that when they go talk to a friend, and the friend says, this sounds great, I want to do it. How much did you spend to come in? They say nothing. The friend comes in at nothing. And soon you have 20, 30 people on a team. Everybody's trying to figure out why we're not getting paid. They can't get paid because there's no money paid until somebody buys something. Okay? So I don't care what you do to help that person. You've got to get them into some money. They got to get some products so they can say how it works. Okay? Samples just get you excited. They don't take over. You have to help that person feel that possession. Okay? Okay, it's really difficult to have 100 people doing zero. I think I told somebody recently, I said the company will pay you 100% commission on that. 100% of zero is still zero. Okay, we're talking about taking home not just residual income. We're talking about changing zip codes. When I started in this business, I lived on Orange Blossom Trail in an apartment complex called Country Lane Apartments. Okay? That was so bad that when I drove in the evening, I don't care if I had nothing to eat in the house, I wasn't driving back out because I mightn't live. Okay? That's how rough that area was. I was driving $100. I bought it in an auction. $100, 1973 Ford LTD station wagon, light blue with wood panels and a heavy lift gate in the back where the back seat flipped up and looked out the rear window. Okay, I was poor. I was sleeping on a floor. Okay, I understand the reality of being poor. I come from Trinidad. We had a maid for each floor. Okay, so I understand rich. I understand poor. Rich is better. Get out. I got out of it. In 7 months after joining this industry, I moved from that apartment to a house on a lake in Windermere, one of the best places in Orlando. Understand that life changes. All you have to do is do the work. Sometimes somebody just has to show you the vision of how you can get there. So understand, I'm not saying what I've done to say that I'm different. I've been to both places. I understand the climb from zero to something. It's just a matter of seeing the vision. So let's get into some figures this morning because I want to make sure that you see the vision, and not just the vision of one step, but I want to take you into the realm of the marketing plan and the web that it lays before you. Okay? Because if we do this as a body, we can change this. Okay? All of us should be able to jump on a plane at the drop of a pin and move. Okay? Wifey said to me, honey, I want to go see this flower show. Okay, so go. Well, the flower show is in Seattle. So where's wifey? In Seattle. Okay? That's how you live. You go where you want to go, when you want to go, because you can do it. That's why we work, so that we can have fun. We can enjoy life. Take it to the next level. Okay? Do what you want to do. How many things come by that you want to do it, but you don't do it? Maybe you see a car you want to buy, but you say it's too expensive. It isn't too expensive. You just haven't run at it. Okay? Maybe you want to see, I wanted to see the film Hamilton. It was too tiring to go to New York. I had to book tickets 2 years in advance. I have to fly to New York, get a hotel room, do all of this jazz. I'm going like, it's going to be crazy. I hear they're going to have it in Orlando. And I said, well, really? I think I'll do that. Who's having it? They're having this at the theater. So what do? I go out and I get me season tickets because they say season ticket holders get the best seats in the house and they get the best choices and all that sort of stuff. So I got me season tickets. And guess what? Hamilton came to Florida a couple of weeks ago, and I took my skinny little wifey off to Hamilton. We had the best balcony seats we've ever had, even though we were season ticket holders. We were dead center. We saw that show. We enjoyed that show. I enjoyed looking at her smiling and laughing and having a good time. Great show. Enjoyed it. Now I can talk about it like everybody else. Okay? All I did was plan, run at it, make the space, and kept the money going. Okay? We can do this. You can do this. Okay? It's possible for each and every one of us to climb the ladder that Jacob saw, to see the vision. All we have to do is do it one step at a time. You have Coach, you have me, you have Alice, you have Trevor, you have Peter, you have LaMarcus Larry, you have, and I can keep going. You have so many people. But stop trying to do it all by yourself. Remember, you are a part of a team. Okay? So let's look at a couple of things. First, the first thing says, if you came in at 1534, the first thing the company says is that you can earn up to 43% commission on the individuals that you bring in, the first three. Well, I worked that out. Okay, 1534.95, I bring in three people who do the same thing in 30 days, I get $660. Okay, by three, that's $1,980. How much did I invest? 1534. For most Americans, you use credit cards. Okay? Even the foreigners have credit cards. Okay? So, except Chris. So, get one of those little plastic things, drop it down, and you have 30 days. Now, I have gotten some of the craziest things. I had a woman tell me recently, she said, Chris, I really want to do this, but I can't. I said, why? She says, well, I have a credit card and I could put it down. But you see, in 2 years from now, I have to pay an $11,000 bill. I almost passed out because I'm talking about making your money back in 30 days, and she's telling me what she has to do in 2 years. I realize we're in two different planets. I might be on the moon and she's still on Earth. I don't know. Maybe she's on the moon and I'm still on Earth. But we definitely had a problem, because why am I worried about what am I going to do in 2 years? If that's your reality, this is not the business for you, because you're too scared to get yourself out of the way. We got to help them move to the next level. We got to show them we're going to work this as a team. Okay? Not as a you event, but as an us event. We are going to run at this. We are going to take it to the next level. And as we run at it and as we take it to the next level, we are going to be successful. Okay? Failure is not my beginning location. Okay? It's not my middle location. It's not my end location. Failure is somebody else's nightmare. The Lord said, ask, and it shall be what? Give us. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Did we take the Bible and dump it? No. He said that. Okay? It's just like he said in Genesis 1 and 26, let us make man. And in 1 and 28, he said, I give unto him all the herbs. Well, guess what? Caribbean has a bunch of those herbs in it. Okay? It has one of the oldest herbs in the world, CBD, hemp. Okay? Isn't that amazing? The Lord said it in Genesis. All we got to do is follow it. Easy system. Anyway, so you have $660 by 3, that's $1980. That means that individual who spent $1534 is going to make approximately $450. Cash, profit, net in pocket. Okay? They're going to have $2,300 worth of product that's paid for, that's theirs, that they can retail and pick up $2,300. So for $1,534 investment, they're walking away with nearly $2,800 in cash. That's all theirs. Okay? Their $1,500 investment is paid off back in the bank. They have $2,700. They didn't even pick up interest on the credit card. And all we did was spend a month working together. Now, if you followed what I just said and you worked as a team, we're in a good location. Okay? Now, I want to take you to another level. I want to take you to month 2. Because month 2 is the foundation that makes the rest of your life easy. Let us assume that in month 2 you brought in Chris, and Chris came in at 868. He didn't have your vision, didn't have your thought pattern, didn't have your finances. Okay? And you all can take this and work it downwards as much as you want. But, I remember the old system. If the person couldn't make it, how close are they? and they're 5 days, $300 short. So, you know, you say unto them, do you have a brother, father, cousin, sister, nephew, niece, or somebody who can lend you $100? Okay, 3 of those, and you qualify for the 868. Okay, maybe you need 6 at $50. Maybe you need 12 at $25. But you realize it's doable. It is doable. But remember, if you get them to commit to that, you got to commit to working with them, and they have to commit to working with you. So there's $868. I'm going to use 33% as my max. Why? The person didn't listen. They weren't dealing direct with Chris. They weren't dealing direct with Coach. They weren't dealing direct with whoever. Okay, they were, you know, they didn't listen well, so they didn't set up their authorship. They didn't listen well, so they didn't do the pro system. Okay, they didn't listen well, and they didn't buy the product they needed to qualify. Life happened. You know, all of those things why they didn't get that 10%. Okay, that extra 10%. So we leave that extra 10% and just say, okay, they got 33%. That means they got $286.75 on each person they brought in. Okay? Now, I'm working this by 3, and I have a reason. Okay? Again, I am showing you what happens if you didn't make it all the way. Okay? Because I want you to understand, and it's 9:30. I'm going to take about 7 to 10 more minutes, and I'm done. Okay? They didn't follow all the steps, but I want to have room in case there's a mistake, because I don't want you to think that life doesn't have pitfalls. Okay? And when we fall in the pit, we get up, we crawl out, we dust off, and we keep on going. Okay? So they made $286.75. That's on one person. Okay? So by 3 people, that is a total of $860.26. Now, you're one person away. You're making that 10%. You may make 15%. Okay? But I'm going to use 10% as a base. Okay? So you made $86.02. Now, you came in month 1, you did 3. Month 2, you're not on vacation. You're going to bring 3 people again. Okay? You're going to bring maybe 2 or 3. Okay? We know if you bring 3, what's going to happen. All right? We know how much you're going to make. You're going to make 3 by a third, which means you're going to make $506 on each one. Okay? You're going to have a total earning of well in excess of $455. Okay? On the 3 people that you bring. But let's say that you didn't do as well as you wanted to. Okay? So I worked it out that you get 10% commission on the 3 people that you did bring in, because you're helping them get their 5. Remember, they're running at 5. Okay? I worked it by 3 because I wanted it to be real. So 8602 by 3 is $258.06. That's what you're taking in commission on level 2 on each one of those 3 teams. But if you multiply that figure by 5, it's $420, not including what you personally are doing. That's just on your team. Okay, that's your earnings on your team month 2. Now, remember month 2, you have 25 people. Take month 3, multiply it by 25. okay, that earning goes to $10,000 to $11,000. And I say that because Kim has been talking about her numbers and how they're beginning to fly east. And the reason that we are all flying east is because now we're working on level 3. And we are beginning to see that expansion because we are following 5 by 5 is 25, by 5 is 125. And when you start getting into the realm of level 3, it takes wings and it's gone. Okay? So your commitment is a 90-day run. Your commitment is in 90 days you're going to shift again. You're going to make adjustments to the vision. As a Buck said in 2 and 2, write the vision clearly on tablets. But the vision is but for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it shall surely come. At that point, he was confirming the 10 Commandments. At this point, we are confirming the fact that we've laid down the foundation. We've laid it down, and we've put it together. As one body, we've put it together. The numbers don't lie. The numbers do not lie. Okay? You take in person number 2, you're still working. You can stay, if you build 3 people in 1 month, you can do it again. Okay? If you build 5 people in 1 month, you can do it again. Okay? But you're helping 5 people get to the next level. Okay? That's where we keep forgetting. We bring them in, we put them into the system, and I don't know, maybe we leave them to drink coffee. You know, some people just bring people in and they don't even know who they are. They don't talk to them anymore. They're mad at them since they came in. I don't know why. But if you bring me in, help me get to the next level. The guy that brought me into this industry on the 1st of February, 1990, didn't know anything about networking. The guy that brought him in didn't know anything either. He had money. He bought a warehouse of product. Okay? Along came Chris. I'm level 3. Okay? Chris went out and sold all their product. Okay? My first month in this industry, I made $12,500 and something dollars. Okay? But a guy named Don Grindle out of Apple Valley, Minneapolis, Minnesota, picked up the phone and called me. And he talked to me about this industry. And because of his conversation with me, starting on Friday, just before the end of the month of February, okay, which ended on a Tuesday, he was able to help me make $12,000. And I'm forever grateful for him, okay, because he took the time to talk to me. The other 2 guys, really and truly, they couldn't talk to me because they didn't know. As a matter of fact, the guy that brought me into the business, I actually gave him business on Tuesday so he could qualify. He didn't even know how to do that, okay? But I understood the blessing that had happened to me, and I cared enough to help him. Do you care enough to help somebody? Do you care enough to help yourself and your family get to where they need to be by simply following the roadmap that has been laid out for you? On Monday, we'll talk about how to recruit. So take the weekend and make a decision. Make a decision with the man in the mirror. Do you want to be able to be where you want to be when you want to be? To go on vacation and not worry about having to get a loan. To go somewhere and go out to dinner at a fancy restaurant and not have to go to McDonald's. You know, to be able to drive the kind of car that you deserve. I talked to a pastor friend of mine yesterday, and he talked about how his bishop got out of his car, and when he opened the door for him, it was all purple. You know, it's a Mercedes-Benz with all these mood colors and da-da-da-da-da. Own that if you want to. I'm not a Mercedes kind of guy. I like Cadillacs and Rolls Royces. Can't help that. Okay? But do what you want to do. Okay? Do what you want to do. Drive what you want to drive. I change I have a Toyota minivan and I change them every couple of years. I love Toyotas. I used to have 6 of them at one time. Okay? Do what you want to do. Okay? Do what you want to do. Be what you want to be when you want to be it, and just keep moving. Help those around you join you. Help those around you that are hurting get out of the hurt. Take it to another level. You have the foundation in your hand. It is entirely up to you what you do. May God bless you. May He keep you. May He guide you through this weekend. May He uplift you to another level beyond belief. If you're in California, Anaheim is having their meeting tomorrow. Who do you know in California? Get them there. Get them there. If you need help, call Coach. He's in California. Okay? He can guide them in for you and see about them. Okay? If you can't find him, find the president. If you can't find him, call me. I'll find him. Okay? If I have to find the owner, we will get them there. Okay? On Tuesday, we're going to have lunch at Golden Corral here on Kirkman Road in Orlando, and we would love to see your guests. We would love to see you if you are within the sound of my voice and you're within the boundaries of the state of Florida. Show up. Show up. Let's take this hand in hand and let's take it to the next level. May God bless you. May He keep you. I'm out.
Thank you, Chris, for a spectacular